Hey guys, welcome back to another cozy vlog. I've been reading When in Rome by Sarah Adams for the past couple of days. I posted another poll on my YouTube community tab asking you guys which book I should read next, and this one was the winner. And I'm currently on chapter 9 and I am enjoying this so much. This book has had me laughing from like page 2. It's been such a great read so far, but I will be talking to you guys a little bit more about this in a bit. First, I want to make myself a little iced coffee, and you guys won't believe what I found at Target the other day. They already have the pumpkin spice latte creamer. Oh my gosh, when I saw this I almost screamed, and I know it sounds a little bit too much, but I love fall and winter are my favorite seasons. I feel like I thrive more in the fall, in the cooler months, and I just love everything pumpkin spice. And as you can see, I'm always wearing a sweater or a long sleeved shirt because I like to keep the house nice and cold and kind of recreate sweater weather in the house all year round. We've kind of had a heat wave coming and I just stay inside where it's nice and cool. I don't go out unless I need to, and we are going to be going out today because I have a few errands to run. We are going to be stopping at Hobby Lobby because I heard that they came out with all their fall decorations and I just cannot wait to go see what they have and feel like it's fall. So yeah, let's make a quick iced coffee and then I can tell you guys what When in Rome is about. When in Rome is a small town cozy rom-com, and we're following this famous pop singer Amelia Rose, but she goes by her stage name of Ray Rose, and she is overwhelmed lately with her career. She has a lot going on. She has a tour coming soon and she just wants to get away, and ideally she wants to go to Rome, Italy, but she doesn't have the time to do so. She decides to Google the nearest Rome and it ends up being Rome, Kentucky. Her car ends up breaking down in this creepy back road, or so she thinks. She ends up breaking down in front of this guy's house and he comes out to try to help her, but she thinks he's a serial killer or something like that, when in fact he is a very sweet guy. He is Noah and he's very sweet, but he comes across as grumpy and kind of unapproachable. So at first he doesn't recognize her because they're outside in the dark, she's in her car, and finally he convinces her that he is there to help her and she goes inside his house, and that's when he realizes who she is, this famous pop singer in his house. And he kind of acts unimpressed, which Ray kind of likes. No one has treated her like that before, and as a famous person she has her agent who does everything for her, and Noah is not treating her anywhere close to that. He calls the auto shop the next day to kind of get her car repaired, but they don't have the part that she needs to get her car fixed. It's gonna take some time, a few days or weeks, and he kind of feels bad to tell her to leave. So now she's kind of in this situation where she is in his house, she's staying at his house, and I think this is where their little romance is gonna kick off. We have a little grumpy sunshine situation romance here, and so far this has been so funny. The first few pages where her car breaks down, I was just laughing so much because the things that were going through her mind were just so silly, and it was more funny because I probably would think those exact same things. Want to put my book down, but I have to go run some errands, and then we're gonna make a quick stop at Hobby Lobby and Ulta. Hey guys, so it is the next day and I want to show you what I got at Ulta and Hobby Lobby yesterday. So first I stopped at Ulta and I got these Glamnetic press-on nails, and I think these are just adorable and perfect for the summer. They have like this little striped French tip, and then they have a few nails with a little lemon as an accent, and I just thought these are perfect for the summer. So once I take these off, I will definitely be putting these on. And next I got these Peach and Lily Glass Skin Ginseng Collagen Masks. They had the individual ones for like $8, and when I went to check out, the girl at the register told me that I would get a better deal if I bought the pack, and I did save like $2 per mask. So these are 7 sheet masks. I've never tried this brand before, but I've heard really good things about it. And then I went to Hobby Lobby and they have all the fall decorations out. I think it's a great time to go now because all the fall decor was 40% off, so it's a great deal. And the first thing I saw was this little pumpkin dish, which I'm going to use as a spoon dish on the stove. I think it's adorable. Little pumpkins. I love everything pumpkin. And the next thing I saw was this candle in buttery pumpkin. Oh, it smells divine, just like fall. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wait and hold on till fall to light this, but I'll try. And then I got this pumpkin shaped cutting board. It is so big and I love to cook, so this is just perfect. And this was such a good deal. It was originally $29.99 and I think I got it for like $18 with the 40% off. So if you want some fall decor, I think go now before everything goes full price. And then the next thing I got, you guys, was my favorite item that I found, and this was still in a cart in some bins. I was moving bins to get to this little item. It's a pumpkin shaped espresso mug. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to use this to make my coffees. You guys know I love my iced coffees, and I recently got my Nespresso machine, so this is just adorable. So cute, and it was $4.49. Again, I got it for 40% off. So yeah, that was my little haul from Hobby Lobby. Anyways, it is a little later and I'm gonna get started on a quick little pasta dinner. I've been craving pasta lately. I'm gonna have that, and then we can sit down and continue reading When in Rome. I did read a few more chapters last night, and I'm loving it so much. Guys, so I thought it would be nice to start our day with one of the sheet masks. I was about to put one on last night, but I was a little tired and I just wanted to cozy up and read a few chapters before bed. So we're gonna try the mask today, and I only have a few more chapters left of When in Rome. I think I'm on chapter 30. There's just a few more chapters left, and I'm gonna read while I have my coffee and wear our sheet mask. Oh, this smells good. I like how these jelly masks feel. I tried the watermelon one from another brand and that one felt very flimsy, but this one feels nice and sturdy. That one ripped easily too. So let's go read a few more chapters of When in Rome. Hopefully I finish it. I think I will. And then we can have our coffee, which I've already made, and then I can tell you guys my final thoughts on the book. later and I finished When in Rome by Sarah Adams. You guys, I absolutely loved this book. This story was just so sweet, so cozy. It was so funny. I was laughing throughout the entire book from beginning to end. This was just so funny. Amelia was just so quirky. And one thing I loved about this book is that it made me think about the lives of famous people. Like, I don't know if you've ever thought about how they go to the grocery store or the gas station or just any normal regular place that we all go to without having people and fans just jump in our faces or something like that. It just really put that in my mind. Like, I wonder how famous people do all these things. It also made me think, like, if I ever get a chance to choose between being rich and famous or just rich, I would choose to be just rich and not famous, because I could never imagine a life where I cannot just go to Barnes and Noble or somewhere and not have people like go crazy and follow me. I just can never handle something like that. I'm sure there's people who love that, but you know, I would not like that. So yeah, rich and not famous. I also loved how Amelia, even though with all the luxuries in her life, she just really enjoyed the little everyday things. It was a little insta love, but I gotta say it was just a very enjoyable read. If you haven't read this, because it has been out for a bit, you should definitely pick it up for the summer. It is a perfect read for this time of year, and I was a little late to the party. I think there's 4 books in the series, and the next one is either the cheat sheet or practice makes perfect. One of these two is next. I have to look it up. And then there is one more, so I think there's like 4 total in the series. I might be mistaken, but definitely I will be reading the next ones in the series because I enjoyed it so much. So that is it for this vlog, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.